What's going on in Solana for the next few days? I'm going to take you through that quickly now. It's Sunday night. I'm going to go through this really fast, starting with Bankmen Finance. This is minting December 12th, 10 a.m. And basically, they've got plenty of hype happening. No shortage of hype whatsoever. And we are starting to enter into a market where a lot more projects will just basically be minting out with ease, in my opinion. Now, with these guys, however, there's a few things. I've got some notes on my other screen here. Country club vibes in real life events, and they've got a few different products, as well as your normal kind of IP play and merch play. Now, I'm very, very excited for the country club vibe. The fact of being able to meet up with people around the world, that is a very good thing. So have a look at this. And also, if you want, go through this thread from Degen here. I'll also link this below. This is the pitch deck. This is for the pre-sale holders, but they've got some very, very cool footage. Essentially, it revolves a lot around golf, which I don't play, but just think of a kind of a crypto country club. Definitely have a look into this one. Now, as I mentioned, they'll be minting on Tensor. Tensor doesn't list like the launchpad ahead of time at present, so I can't show you that. And this is their website here. In case you're, new to them, what they're working on, in addition to, the country club kind of vibe, is more of a Famous Foxes kind of thing. Like the last time I chatted to them, they spoke about how there's a lot of feedback from people that would use Famous Foxes a lot, and they're basically reiterating on that as some of the tools. Then you've also got the map here where you can have all your holders kind of listed around the world. So this makes it far easier. I mean, I'm all the way in Portugal. There'll be no one over here except for myself. But basically, you can do a meetup with people, find those like-minded people. Next up, we've got Gizmos. I miss pre-sale. I miss whitelist. I had been following it for a little bit of time. It just came out of the blue and just bam. And plus is only 2,000. So you will not be able to get a whitelist or anything like this. They'll be minting on the 12th of the 12th as well. But this is from the team behind Degen Royale. There's so much stuff that I'll just love to go through when we've got more time. But at the moment, it's on the land grab stage. So the land grab, I can't show you exactly what it is, but there's 2,000 plots. In other future times, we'll have Gizmos release. And that is like little NFTs when you're kind of playing their game, which will release early next year, kind of first quarter. Then those gizmos can help you get more resources and stuff like that. So for a little bit more information, just have a look at the TLDR from Magic Eden. And personally, I will be trying to get some of the land on secondary. And there's also a video here. You can watch this. It'll be linked below as well. The next mint that's exciting is Gaimin. I have covered this, extensively. And this will be minting December 11th, Magic Eden, 2:20 p.m. I can't really tell you too much more about this as I've already covered it so many times. But, Web2 gamers onboarding them to a system where they can use their GPU to mine crypto initially and then do AI rendering jobs. And this is something that really has product market fit. And what this NFT is basically an NFT which will give you a token allocation of their upcoming GMRX token. So very, very bullish on this. Once again, maybe I might put in a few little bids in case people kind of just try to scrape by with a little bit of profit. But I imagine that it's going to be a lot higher than the floor price. Next up, we've got Bonk and their raffle for V2 apes, partnered with the Degen Ape Academy, and the link is down here. I've been wanting to enter this a few times, so I'm just going to quickly do it now. So just click on this link. You've got 21 hours remaining. The ticket cost is 1.6 million Bonk, which is around maybe $20, $18, something like that. So we'll connect this tutorial account here, and then let's just grab 2 tickets. Buy, and you're not winning this bat or anything like that. What you're winning is one of 12 V2 apes like this in the Bonk onesie. Now, I'm very, very bullish on Bonk in general because, I need to do like a history video on them, but they came when Solana was at its lowest. Christmas Day last year, it was insane. And I feel that, you've got this fantastic art, great OG project, Degen Apes, and then you've got what will potentially be one of the biggest, like top 3 meme coins in the entirety of the world. It will be the biggest meme coin on Solana unless someone comes along with a bigger brain than these dedicated guys. They've also just introduced the 12 days of bonkness. So come down here, grab your wallet, put in here, submit the wallet, and I'm on the nice list. That wallet is anyway. If I go to this wallet here, this is not on the nice list, but exactly how it is, I'm not sure, but this wallet hasn't interacted with Bonk, whereas the first one has. There's also, like, I am aware that Bonk has a lot of tools, but you can also go to Bonk Swap and you can do your swaps. You can add liquidity if you want, and you can actually get ES Bonk. So this is kind of vested Bonk that you get day by day. You can stake if you like your ES Bonk here, of course, and you can actually DCA and you get a small bonus. Now, I'd probably be more inclined to not DCA necessarily right now, just buy a bag and hold, but maybe you want to do this. You get a little bit extra. I think that's cool. Next up, we've got Racket RKT, and this is an organic kind of engagement platform built on Twitter or with, connecting to Twitter, where you can just increase your engagement. And it's good. It is good. It's got from Pack and the team, and I've covered like a project from Pack in the past, Run Dead, but I'm really, really liking Racket. So Racket, I would probably class it as a bit of a meme / utility token. And I need to put more time in to make like an actual video on this, but I do like Racket. And at the moment, the market cap is, we'll just refresh and see if this is lower. Okay, 8.2 million. So it's done a crazy run up and down. It's come. I just bought at the peak $1,000, and I had some from earlier as well, but I think this has a lot of potential. Next up, we've got Kamino 2 or Kamino Finance. So a lot of people are more interested in my videos now due to airdrops. So we will cover kind of an airdrop every day or as much as possible, or more adapt that I like. I'll show you how to use it. And then from there, you may be able to get an airdrop. However, I think Kamino is probably the strongest play right now. This and also Marginfi. But Kamino Finance is great, and I've kind of mentioned it in multiple videos. But what I would do is not just use it to try and get an airdrop, just use it in order to learn how to DeFi. So for example, Multiply, this is where you can put in BSOL or GitoSol, MSOL, and you can basically get more rewards by using a bit of a leverage system where you borrow SOL and it's kind of converted into, it's swapped for, depending on the pool you're after, and you end up actually getting more rewards. As long as the cost to borrow SOL, which we can see through borrow and lend, as long as that doesn't go high. If the cost to borrow is, 8%, then it's not going to work. It needs to be under the cost to stake SOL. And currently staking gets about 7.5 to 8%, but with MSOL, GitoSol, etc., it's a little bit less. So maybe like 7.2 or something like that. Maybe 7. Marginfi has a whole lot of, I don't know what that is all about, has a whole lot of hype around it. I do like Marginfi. I am hearing some people kind of, wanting or expecting it to be a very decent market cap. I like Marginfi. Just remember Solin's out there as well. The thing with this is, there's airdrop potential here. So of course, there's a lot more hype. It's not a perfect thing. I've done a video on it if you want a bit of a tutorial, but this is it here. A lot of people just going through and they're just lending and then borrowing another token and then just depositing it just to generate those points. It's like a point system. And from here, they want to get nice and high. Some people have been referring like a boss. Me, I have not been using my referral link. So silly me. All right. This post here, if you're a Solana protocol doing an airdrop, you should place a very large multiplier on activity done before the Jito airdrop. Safe to say a lot of activity done after are just farmers and not users. There's two parts to this. First, yes, accurate. Kamino says already accounted for this on this end. The other thing is if you just reward the early people, then the other people won't stay. So it's more about if you give them a token, even if it's a small amount, having a utility or having a reason to keep onto that token is a very good thing because you want more and more users. And to try and create that sticky kind of, that stickiness, it's hard, but it's worthwhile. Next up, I am the GM of Validator.com. So just a reminder to stake your SOL. But more than that, I want to just show you, I'm getting a lot of, people just ping me for frequently asked questions. Staking is the safest, none of this is financial advice, of course, but staking has the lowest risk of anything you can do in terms of DeFi, right? Just staking directly with a validator. Validator cannot steal your SOL or anything like that. On our website, we have a rewards calculator so you can see, what you would get and little tutorials here. And I'll get some more set up soon in terms of YouTube. Otherwise, you can just see them on my own YouTube. And then just your frequently asked questions. Now, one thing is you can just stake just directly in your wallet. So if we jump into our staking wallet here, I can grab my Solana and come in here, just come up here and type in validate.com and just go and create a staking account. Nice and easy. Doesn't take long and it's just all automatic. Now, I'm just going to do a small amount there. You can do a small amount. Even if you don't have big bags, you can do a small amount. This will stake and then that will start earning that APY, which is nothing crazy in terms of DeFi, but it's that nice, kind of safe, guaranteed yield, no impermanent loss or anything like that. The other thing is, if you then want to go and do some DeFi with it, maybe you start to stake now, and then you can turn that into JitoSol in the future. JitoSol, I'm sure you're familiar with it, but this is the website here, and we can just connect our wallet. I think this is the same wallet here, and then we can just convert it to JitoSol. It will earn slightly less rewards because Jito's taking a bit of a cut and there's a few other things at play, but we can convert to JitoSol, convert it, and then we can go and put that into Kamino Finance. Or we can put into Marginfi and borrow USDC and, I don't know, send to our bank, buy the girlfriend, boyfriend, partner, something nice, something pretty. So that's one thing that you can do. The next thing I want to end with is play the heist. So Flashbang Falls Mint is now live. So that we'll see if we can show you this. This is for the land, and this land, let me just change wallets here. This land is, there's 10 deeds per bit of land, and you pay for it in cocoa, and then the cocoa is burnt. So the team is not actually making anything from this. I've got a bit of a thesis on the heist. Fantastic game. So you come in here, you have to put in, I've got just enough. We'll go with 396,000 cocoa. And then if you put it in, if you contribute that, as long as this stays under per deed, you will get one. And anything, over, if I put in 500,000 and it went for 400, if I put in 400,000, if I put in 500,000 and it went for 400,000, they'd refund 100,000. If I put in this amount and I didn't get one, if it went for 800,000, then I would be refunded. And then you get one bit of land for that. Now, at a particular time in the last cycle, this would have just gone crazy. There's only 1,400 bits of land, and I think this would be exciting. This is for season 3. Exactly what the heist plans are, I have no idea, but I do want a little bit of skin in this game because they're shipping, they're building, and I hope in the future they can just expand like crazy and this just become a place for us degens and normies to go hang out. Anyway, that is what I'm doing for the next few days at the very least. Midweek, I'll see if I can update you with some more news. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and catch you in the next video.